All those years pass, now I know you. How the times can change and I get a little down. Thinking about tomorrow, I get down. Was it over from the get-go? Should we call it quits and let go?
Right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. I am just coming in real quick just to have a quick little broadcast.
Every time you let me down, I get to thinking I don't even know why I tried.
All right, I'm gonna give you all. Oh, what's this?
Is it just me?
Hey, it looks like there's some sort of problem with my Facebook connection. Oh no, that's the LinkedIn. That's fine. I don't need to be. All right, welcome.
Tomorrow I get down. Should we call it quits and let go? I have cried many times over you. Sleepless nights, what a crime. Wasting my tears on a broken dream. Maybe I just can't forgive another mistake. Maybe I don't want to feel this heartache. Every time you let me down, I get to thinking I don't even know why I tried. Yeah, I don't know why I tried.
All right, welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Let me try this. I don't know what's going on with the LinkedIn connection, but all right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Welcome in. Welcome. Erica says Charlie Kirk is dancing in hell with George Floyd. I don't know. What are you all talking about? What in the world? It's about Charlie Kirk is dancing in hell. Wow. Some of you all just be coming up with the wildest stuff. You know, I was putting this thing that I had made when I was at TKO Skin on my scalp, but then I had to stop using it because because my braids was growing out so fast. I didn't want and then it just ended up just keep growing and growing. So how is everybody doing? Listen, that Charlie Kirk comment got me laughing this morning. It's just wild. All right, so listen, I am some of you all are so doggone silly. I don't know what's going on with you all. All right, so good morning, everyone. Good morning. I decided to come out and do this video because I have just been feeling so unhappy lately, and I used to have so much joy and happiness just from being alive and going through this thing called life. And now everything just feels so different. It's like, I don't know what it is, but something is amiss, especially here in the United States. I don't know if it's just me or if other people are feeling it too. So I was like, you know what, let me come out and make a video and see if other people are feeling what is in the air, right? Because I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of just, I don't know how to describe it, but there's a lot going on out there. And it just feels so oppressive and overwhelming that I've been in a state of overwhelm and bouts of depressive feeling. And so I just wanted to just come out real quick and be with you all in this moment, see how other people are doing and what you're doing to deal with it. I also, speaking of, I need to know what to do with my hair at this length because I do not feel like going to get it braided right now. So I am probably going to rock my hair for like a week, and I'm not exactly sure what to do with it at this length. I'm not sure. So, welcome in everybody. I'm your host, Tonya TKO. I'm a life coach. I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist. I gotta talk about because we missed the rapture. You all are so doggone silly. I don't know what to say to you all. You all are so silly. Oh, goodness. So Ice Cube Dottie is saying that he or she doesn't know much about hair, but it looks cute. Thank you, thank you. I like my hair short, like, so I'm a grad student right now, and so I was not I just had so much work to do that I wasn't able to continue to do my hair. So I went and got it braided, and then it just continued to grow, and so it was very difficult for the hair braiders to braid it when the hair was very short, right? So I had braided extensions in, right? Marianne is saying wash and go. BX is saying we're approaching the holiday season. You know what? I don't know. I think it's, I don't believe it has anything to do with the holiday for me, but for other people, maybe. Because, some people, they feel all different types of ways about the holiday. Me, I feel like, so Jonah is asking what feels different. So, well, a feeling of safety and security in my country definitely feels different. But I don't know how many of your Gmail box has gotten full, so they're like, oh, your Gmail is full, so you have to delete messages, right? So I went into my Gmail to delete messages, and so I went all the way back to 2009, right? And I was looking at some of the messages that I was sending and receiving in 2009. I'm all the way up to 2015 now. What I decided to do is because I went through and I deleted all of the messages with like large attachments. That still wasn't enough because every few months I keep getting the same message. So I've just gone through and I've just started deleting unread messages. What is that right there? That's my thumb. That just looks so strange. So I went through and I started deleting like unread messages, and I have like unread messages from years ago. I'm back in 2015 right now. So that's 10 years ago. And so I'm thinking and looking at what was different 10 years ago than now, right? And no, it's not seasonal because I go out into the sun. It's still warm where I'm at. So no, it's not seasonal. I feel like I feel like I feel like I am at a circus, right? And there's some horrible things going on in the big tent, right? There's some horrible things going on, right? Or at least some horrible things like the beginning of some horrible things. Hey, peer together. And I feel like so like let's say they're like, oh, we're going to start bringing people from the audience and beating them down in the middle of the ring, right? And so I'm sitting there in the audience and I'm like, no, this is a terrible idea. But people have become so used to the show and entertainment that they are continuing to cheer, not really listening to what is going on. So now they've brought people into the ring, they're pushing them around, and I'm like, are we all just going to sit here watching this happen? And I'm like, well, no, I need to get out of here. But it's like people are standing up, and it's like I'm trying to maneuver through the crowd, but there's so many people there who are just oblivious to where this madness is heading, right? So so I feel like people in this country are asleep, like they're not paying attention to what's happening, and they are just kind of going about life as usual while the house is burning down around us. So Crystal's saying she's been struggling lately. So this is not on my phone, this is in Gmail, so I'm not really sure how you deduce that it's on the phone. I'm not talking about text messages, I'm talking about emails. So yeah, my email address is from 2009, and so I have a lot of old messages in there. So Black is saying we're definitely in some different times. Yeah, so like I saw a video this morning of an ICE agent. This woman, she was pleading for her husband to not be taken, and the ICE agent pushed her down on the ground, and like he straddled over her while people were watching, and I'm like, this is abusive. If he's doing this in public, what is he doing behind closed doors? Like, what are they doing to the people behind closed doors? And I'm just looking at the amount of citizens that are cheering on the lack of due process. And I'm like, and then also firing missiles at people in the middle of the water in foreign waters. And there's an active genocide going on, and AI and these corporations squeezing us for every dollar they can get. Like, I'm just looking around at all of the craziness that's going on, and I'm like, are you all not seeing this? Do you all not know where this is going? And so I'm just like, I want to get out of this circus. I want to get out of the circus. That's what I want. I want to get out. So Chrissy Sunshine gets it. Yeah, and so the thing is, I'm like, look, what in the HE double hockey sticks is going on? What's happening? Why is this happening? How are we allowing this to happen? How did how did this person how did this person get into the White House? Black is saying, I want to get out of America before it's too late. I think they will start making it hard for Americans to leave, even with a passport. And so the thing is, I'm in a Black Studies class, right? And in my Black Studies class, I'm learning how this country got to be what it is right now. And we got to be where it is that we are because of um, the sacrifice, the labor, the unpaid skilled labor that our ancestors were doing, the unpaid field labor, house labor, all types of stuff that our ancestors did in this country. We built Wall Street. Like, the from what it is that I'm hearing, one of the first commodities sold on Wall Street was in the sale of African bodies. That the sale made this country, created the infrastructure that we have. And I'm like, should we leave this place? How are we just giving it up to these people? And then the thing about it is, let me tell you, I feel like there's nowhere that we can go, because I feel like if America falls into totalitarianism, that we're not safe anywhere in the world, because other countries will begin to fall as well. The fall of America is going to create. So, you know what? Somebody. Somebody commented on one of my videos recently that I told you all months ago, right? Months ago where we were headed. And the person was like, "You were right, Tonya." And I was just like, I didn't want to be right about this. So I'm gonna go. Oh, look at this. This is a, remember in my last video, I was saying, oh, I have age-related myopia, that my vision is beginning to get blurry and that I need to do some eye exercises. Why is this being served to me? How to reverse poor eyesight, especially, oh, child, listen. So I'm like, all of this invasion of privacy, the peeling back of the layers, AI, all of this stuff. So let me see. What was I? This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to look for Tonya TKO 14th Amendment. Let me see if I can find my video on it. Oh Lord. Look at my face. Oh goodness. Yeah, this is me right now with my little Froby. Hello. Where's the video where I spent talking about the 14th Amendment? Look at how pretty I look with short hair. Like, it's undeniable. I look like a snack with my hair cut low. Look, I'm just so cute. I love my hair cut short. Look at that face. Look at that face. Look at me. So cute. Oh, what the hell? Lord have mercy. I can't find it here. Let me see if it's 13th Amendment. 13th Amendment. My Umar Johnson impersonation. This was during the pandemic when my hair had grown out. That was the longest it had been. And then now this. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. This is going back way many years, but it's not showing me what I want to see. I'm gonna have to go into my studio. I'm gonna have to go into my studio. So Chrissy said jump scare, Lord of mercy. There's a lot going on out here. There's a lot going on. Let me see. Let me look up 13th. Oh, it's showing some Galentine's Day. This is, maybe let me put 14th, because I remember I talked about the 14th Amendment. 14th Street, Union Square. And let me put amendment. Amend. Oh, amendment has one M. Amend. Amend. No, it maybe has two. Why am I not finding this video? Okay, let me put the word immigrants, because I remember I was talking about immigrants in that video. Okay, here we go. This is what's in store for you once the immigrants deported. Okay. So this is the video. Let me see if oh, it's a 2-hour video. Oh gosh, Tonya. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, look at my face on the damn thing. Why my face gotta look like this? Lord have mercy. So, Black is saying, I understand you, Kira. I just don't feel like Black people in this country will ever be safe. They won't let us live in peace. History has proven every time we build, they attack and they destroy it. This is the very truth that she is speaking right there. This is the truth. That's one of the issues. So Kira is said earlier, they'll let us leave. The problem will be in coming back. I'm not leaving. My ancestors fought in too many wars. They put in a lot of work for this country. So that's one thing right there. That's one thing right there. And I mean, both of you are right. That's the dilemma why I feel this push and pull. So let's take a look at this video real quick. Just kind of get a sense for what it is that I was talking about in the video. So that we could just kind of, we're going to skip around in it because it's a pretty long video. But hey, her story. And this is the truth. This is the thing that I'm saying. It's like, okay, you want to be segregated. You want to be separated. You don't like us. Okay, so leave us alone. But they can't leave us alone. They're looking for somebody to blame. And these people are so effing stupid. This morning I called GoDaddy, right? GoDaddy is one of those companies that when you call, you get to talk to a real life person in Arizona, I believe it is. So you speak to real life people in Arizona. I called them this morning and they had foreign customer service. And I was like, is this just for the overnight crew, or have they just outsourced their customer service? And it's like, these companies are going further and further into penny pinching so that we get nothing. We have all of these subscriptions for which we own nothing. It's just a whole bunch of licenses here, there, and everywhere. And we're just coming out of pocket with nothing material to show for it. And these companies are getting cheaper and cheaper, outsourcing more and more so that we have nothing. And I feel sick and tired of it. So here, let's come here and see what we have in the video. Okay, let's see. Welcome. I am your host, Tonya TKO. Why does it sound like this? Specialist. I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist. Hold on, my thing is not sounding right. Let me restart. Life coach, and I am a master's student in a graduate program studying psychology, and I'm doing what it is that I need to do to be able to help you get where you need to be. So on this channel, we discuss self-love, and we discuss self-loving topics, because any love that you have to put out there starts with self-love. So let's get an applause for that, round of applause on that. All right. So today we're talking about a post that I put up on my Facebook page. I put it up on my Facebook page. I put it up on my YouTube community. I put it up, and I want you all to see, all right, what people have been saying. Because I had an epiphany when I was listening to a video earlier today. During it, I forgot to put the girls' details in the description. Admin, before I get off of this video, remind me to update the description with this girl's link, because it seems like she's breaking it down for us over there. And while I was listening to her video early this morning, so first of all, in the video, she was saying, I did a 10-minute video explaining all of this. My bad. TikTok deleted it. She said, I'm not finna do all of that again, but here's the rundown. When I was listening to her video, TikTok removed the audio. Oh, but you know what?
What?
I got it.
Do you?
I was able to save it.
Do you?
Beforehand. Because you see, these platforms, they want to control what it is that you can and cannot hear. They want to pretend as if all of this stuff is controversial. Let me just say this up front for anybody.
Say it.
Who may misunderstand me.
Ooh.
Get serious, girl. I am a black woman. I'm a Nubian woman, right?
Yeah.
I want you to please understand that this is about us right here. I am vying for us. So when you come to my platform and you say it's not that serious, oh, that's not going to happen. Oh, baby, listen, I'm not concerned about your thoughts about what won't happen, simply because you know in your heart that it won't happen to you.
You hear what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
talk that
Because
talk.
you know
Talk that talk.
that it won't happen to you. So today, I have a list of videos that we are going to watch. We are going to look at a news broadcast of people getting verified texts about becoming slaves and picking cotton or working in the field or the house, right? We're going to show a video from a wealthy white man who speaks out loud the truth of why Trump was really elected, why people like him, though logical, voted for Trump. We're going to listen to an audio from one of my knockouts because when I put the short up yesterday, some of your people came to my page and said, "Oh, I'll take of all the things that never happened for 1,000." We're talking about what is happening to our children in the schools. There was a black man yesterday,
Oh.
who told me to calm down,
Oh no.
to not block these red hats on my profile.
Why?
And I said, "Baby, stand back. Ooh, lest you get caught in the blast. I'm a grown woman doing what a grown woman needs to do since you won't." So we're going to hear from Joy DeGry, and Joy DeGry is going to tell us some things, and then we're going to pontificate with one another. We also have a video of, you know what, I won't give it away. I won't give it away who it is, but it's a person laughing about your body, my choice.
Oh, wow.
And the impact that that is having on our children. For every mother out there, and involved fathers, talk to your children right now. Because these other children that they're going to school with are saying some very disgusting, vile things to your daughters and your sons. Not only that, the white boys are ganging up on the black boys and people that they think are immigrants. Oh, but then the black boys and the white boys are coming together to gang up on your daughters.
Oh, child.
And you won't believe what they're saying to them. You won't believe what your daughter is hearing in school. So we're going to go through that today, right? And listen, admins, we have a one-strike policy today. We're going to have block parties all around. Listen to me.
Oh.
Yeah. Step out of line.
Ooh.
One time. Yes. If those of you who are regularly on my channel, you will notice when you came here today that when you clicked to comment that there were 3 rules that were placed up. Let me give you the rules for this broadcast. Attack the argument, not other people. Misogynistic slurs against women like 304s, SLUTs, all of that, blockable offenses. Every 30 minutes we get up and we dance. And at the end of every video, there's self-love lessons that I'm going to ask you for. So I want you to think about them during this broadcast. So if you're ready to jump into the video,
Wow.
I'm ready to jump into the video. So let's go and let's get it.
Goodness, that got my heart pumping, child. Whew. Listen, I love that energy. I'm proud that that is me, because I would watch me. I would, to feel empowered. I'm watching me right now and I feel empowered. So let us jump and see what we have in this video. So it looks like this is the post. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay, Alexa, welcome in. Welcome. You know, we can't say your name on air, otherwise people's machines in their houses start acting up. Alexa, play Happy Day. No, what's the name of that song? What's the name of that song by Bill Withers? My happy day, happy day, happy day. No, happy day. Let me look it up. When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunshine hits my eyes. What's the name of that song? Let's see. Bill
Withers. Lovely day. Is it lovely? It's lovely day. Okay, here we go. Alexa, play Lovely Day by Bill Withers.
Let's see.
Gilead. Did Gilead become Gilead overnight? All right, it did not. So let's continue forward, right? Then Steve comes to say fear mongering, right? And I'm going to run this country. They know their places started yesterday. Let me show you this right here. This is my Facebook page. That's not it. This is my Facebook page right here, Tonya TKO Show. This all started with a post that I put up yesterday. And in that post, I told people, I referred to them as red hats. I guess they knew who they were, right? Let me scroll down and see if I can see this. This is a thing I put up just a moment ago. Let me see if I can get this squared right, because it's not squared right. There we go. About the live video, just promoting that. But down on the page, right? This is what I put up yesterday. I referred to these people as red hats and told them to come forward to get blocked. And what they did was they overran the post. They really started going in. They were so angry at me just wanting to remove them rather than just going remove themselves. This post has over 2,000 comments on it, right? And I had to educate some people on there. But when I was on there, something interesting came up. And I want you all to take a look at this, right? Mm-hmm. I said, red hats come forward to get blocked. This black man right here, he came forward and says, I'm a black man who voted for Trump. Now go get your mental peace. Mm-hmm. But look who came to comment. A leopard came to comment to eat his face. And the leopard says, I'm glad that there's still blacks that know their place and that they will never be white. They know who it'll take to run this country. They know their places to serve. You are God-given. Oh, I never thought the leopards would eat my face, right? Okay, yeah. So the leopards came home to eat his face, and I'm laughing. I have concepts of sympathy for him. Yeah, concepts. Nonetheless, so this morning I got up and this is the video I put up yesterday. Let's see if we could take a quick listen to this real quick.
This is like Inception. So watching a video, watching a video, watching a video.
Oh, there's no sound on it. Their child is inside of a school, and after the election, the other kids said to the child, well, you know, we're so happy now that this person is won. We can't wait for you to be our slave. This is what they said to my knockout child. And my knockout child is crying and inconsolable, the child wanting to take themselves out of this world because the child can't fathom being in an existence where they are going to be enslaved to their classmates. Where did these classmates get these ideas? Where are they coming up with this stuff? What have they heard in the home? Mm-hmm. And in what ways are they replicating the parents' teaching? Mm-hmm. Like we have a knockout who... Mm-hmm. So this is the video that I did yesterday. Mm-hmm. And in this video, people started to come out. These are the people who got blocked. One offense, minaplia. I'm not playing that, right? And they were like, oh, this never happened. I'm going to play the audio that my knockout left, right? And I'm going to give you an update on what has happened and transpired with that situation and how we as black women, how we came together with the weight of our reach and got them to reconcile. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I'm going to talk to you about that as well. So let's continue going forward, right? So this morning I woke up and I said, you know what? I heard this girl's video and we're going to play it in just a moment. And I put up this post. As you see, this post has 500 comments on it. And I said, black people, think about it. once they deport the immigrants, who do you think they'll want to do that cheap labor for free? And I did hashtag 14th Amendment. Then I had to come back and add the hashtag black jobs because apparently people weren't getting it. Because people were like, listen, don't ever work for free. I'm like, do you not understand what I'm saying? Do you not know what the 14th Amendment was?
13.
So let's read a little bit
13th Amendment. 13.
So then this is how this video came about. Because I had to tell them, wake up. This whole movement is about establishing their dominance and supremacy. And they were used to your free labor for half a millennia. The immigrants have a home country they can go back to. Where will you go? Black people are stuck here. Immigrants can go back to their country, but those who were chattel, their ancestors were chattel slavery. You are land of this land. Yeah, your people built it. You do not have citizenship to another place. How many of you all out there remember when Trump came forward to talk about black jobs? If you remember that, go throw up the number 1 or raise your hand if you're on a mobile phone, right? They've been saying this out loud and you haven't been listening. One of the here. So listen, I want you to see what the black people are saying. They're not getting it. They're not getting it. This black woman says, well, this black woman, she's with a white man, and she says, girl, somebody got to pick that cotton, and it ain't going to be white folk. Right?
Please get the fuck out of here.
Then Solina says, this is our country. Black people, I'm not from Africa. You are not hearing what I'm saying. That's the point. You ain't got nowhere to go. You don't have no home country to return back to. You don't have anywhere to run to. Those of you out there, let's see. This is the vote. Okay. If you have watched all seasons of The Handmaid's Tale and you know how Gilead became Gilead, put up the number 2, throw up the peace sign, put up your hand, whatever it is that you need to do to let me know who out there is on the same page with me in terms of knowing about how Gilead became Gilead. Did Gilead become Gilead overnight? All right, it did not. So let's continue forward, right? Then Steve comes to say fear mongering, right?
Stop this foolishness. I think we're going to just end it right there. People are coming out acting stupid. I'm not in the mood for it. I'm not in the mood. So nonetheless, that video is so good. I want to keep watching it, right? I want to keep watching it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to skip around a little bit because this is not even, you know, it's so crazy. It's like I have to stay on top of it because you know, I'll get to watching my video and I'll just get sucked into it. Like it's so engaging. Like the video is so entertaining, so engaging. My energy is just so magnetic. Like it's very difficult to turn away once I click on. It's very difficult. I will find myself just entranced. It's so I'm glad that person came up on the screen so that I could come back to today, because I was just like really just wanting to just stay in that moment and just and see the things that I was going to talk about, because doing a video and watching a video are very different. Doing the video, I'm acting as a conduit for the thoughts and the composition that's in my head coming out of my mouth. However, watching the video, I'm able to sit there passively and really take in what's going on. I'm going to be honest with you all. When I'm doing a video, part of my brain is shut off. Like I'm not able to enjoy the video in the ways that I would if I were watching it.
So there's a part of my brain that shuts off because while I'm talking to you all and handling a bunch of different things and tabs and all of this and monitoring comments and all this other stuff, there's a lot that's happening that I don't even get to. So there's a part of me that's just in autopilot because I'd say there's about three processes going on at once. There's the ideas that are in my head that have to be configured into logical sentences and they need to be spoken out of my mouth. Then there's the part of me that's also handling the tabs and the things that are coming up next, as well as altering the audio and handling the technical part. And then there's another part that's looking at the comments and all of that. So there's so many different things that are happening at once, but it's very interesting. I don't know. Listen, I want to know from you all, when you start watching my videos, do you get transfixed like I do? If you do, put up a number 2. If you don't, put up a 0. I'm curious because I know for myself, because people will tag a timestamp in the comments, and they'll be like LOL at XYZ timestamp, and then I'll click on the timestamp, and I'll just get sucked in, and I'll be like, I'll go to watch the timestamp, and then I'll just be like sucked in, and I cannot tear myself away because I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Oh, what et cetera. Because even like watching it, like even up there, I said 14th Amendment, but it's the 13th Amendment. The 14th Amendment is what gave us citizenship. The 13th Amendment is what that says that there shall not be slavery unless for the punishment of a crime. So so Chris is saying that she spends a lot of time on YouTube watching my old videos. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's so I'm glad that person came up to get blocked because I needed to kind of scrub through this so that I actually so Dawn is saying 2 always, her story is saying 2. Yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know what it is, but there's some sort of pull power. And so like I'll just get like transfixed is the only way I can describe it. And like other people will have lives and stuff, but it's very rare for me to like really get transfixed on someone's live. Like I did go to a person's live the other day where they had a call-in show and they were talking about where this country is headed, and I really just wanted to like keep scrolling away, but I couldn't. That's one time that I was watching somebody else's live and I just got transfixed on it. So yeah, so this is I don't even know what we're talking about. I'm glad you don't get an uncomfortable feeling from watching yourself on film. I know it's a phenomenon that a lot of actors, content creators go through. You know, so yeah, 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 yeah. I I can definitely understand that. I can definitely understand that. Like in a video like today where my hair is just kind of everywhere and all of that, I'll be like, oh, Tanya, why did you do a video with your hair looking like that? Those types of videos sometimes do feel difficult. Like I have these little Cheetos kind of hanging off on the sides, and it'll be difficult to kind of like see that, but to be honest, it's difficult only for like the first moments. I'm like, oh, why didn't you do your makeup different? Or oh, but then once I start talking, and then also my voice is very melodious. Like my voice is very peaceful and very calming, and it's just it really just the tonation of my voice. Like some people don't like hearing their voices. I really love hearing my voice. My voice is just is so sweet. It's like I can't really describe it. It puts me to sleep. So like when I would edit my videos, it used to be very difficult. That's part of the reason I don't edit my videos right now, is because when I edit my videos, I just get very sleepy and I just want to go lay down. That's why I need to do some more hypnotherapeutic MP3s because my voice is just my voice is like
like melatonin. I don't know how else to, even stronger than, it's like alcohol. It just really just boof. So nonetheless, are you all having an argument in the comments? So Weird and Wacky wants us to believe that this person is a black woman and saying if they work in housing or food services, which they always did, they was nasty to the recipient, another black woman. I always spoke on it. They was hateful. I'm a black woman too. Let me just pull my damn video up on the side. Because let's just play this in here with what we're saying here. So Crystalline is saying, or is it Crystalline or oh, it's Crystal. I'd be willing to pay for those sessions. Your voice is very valuable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want you to hear what it is that she has to say because I feel that it is important. There's her name on the side of the screen as well. All right. So basically, she's responding to a person who is an immigrant who thinks that they are fine because they are here legally. Oh, you're so silly. How cute. How cute. Just wait till the leopards get hungry. Ooh! Right. Oh my goodness. This is probably what the person was, this is probably what the person was talking about, because these immigrants at when the, because this video was done right after the election. That's why I was telling red hats to come forward and get blocked, because they were celebrating this demon getting into the White House. And these stupid people who were immigrants who were talking about they legal didn't think that anything was going to happen to them, but now look at them at courthouses getting bum rushed onto the floor and stockpiled out back doors. This is what I'm saying, you stupid fools. Wake the F up. Like, what's wrong with you? Wake up. Alexa's saying, invite this black woman cosplayer to the block party. This person may be, they speaking African American vernacular English, so I don't know, but they may be getting put on silent in a minute. They may be, now that they've gotten my attention. But let's listen to what this woman has to say. That it is important. There's her name on the side of the screen as well. All right. So basically, she's responding to a person who is an immigrant who thinks that they are fine because they are here legally. Oh, you're so silly. How cute. How cute. Just wait till the leopards get hungry. I know that's right, motherfuckers. All right. Here.
They're not. That's what we're trying to tell y'all. They're not. They are. That's not what's going to happen. That's not what's going to happen.
Hold on. This is coming through two different areas, and I need to get it into, I don't know where it's playing from.
Educated, and it is so frustrating to hear y'all say things because you're basing off of what is reality right now. That's done. They just took my video down explaining to you why this is done, so I will re-explain it.
Okay, here. Here. Okay, perfect. I had to do that. Let me get, I didn't know where the sound was coming from, so I had to cue that back up. Let me restart this video for you all. And then...
No, babe.
Okay, here. Let me know how the sound is for you all, because I've turned it all the way up now. Weird and Wacky. Who the fuck are we going to ask about whether or not you're black? Don't nobody here know you. Don't nobody know you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop your comments from being shown on the screen. So nobody needs to respond back to this person. This person's comments will not show up on the screen. Like talking about ask somebody, motherfucker, this is YouTube. Anybody could make an account saying anything. Like these people out here, they just, I know I look crazy, but I ain't crazy. I ain't crazy. Let's go. Tonya, that's all right, let's go.
They're not. That's what we're trying to tell y'all. They're not. They are. That's not what's going to happen. That's not what's going to happen. Y'all are not educated.
So I'll read the comment for you.
does not work like that. They will be evaluating those who became citizens while under criminal review. Basically, those who lied prior or failed to share conviction prior to being naturalized. Yeah, somebody said, bless your heart. Yeah, bless their heart. You know what's going to happen. You think they're going to do all of that research? I'm going to play a video for you all after this so that you can pay attention. Okay? But I want you to hear how they took her video down before, and this is her second time having to put it up. So now that it's up here on our platform, we don't have to worry. We don't have to worry because it's here emblazoned in history forever. Well, on these different platforms.
And it is so frustrating to hear y'all say things because you're basing off of what is reality right now. That's done. They just took my video down explaining to you why this is done, so I will re-explain it. They have the Senate and the House and the presidency. Them changing the...
Excuse me, and the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court.
Thank you.
The America that you know, and he's getting ready to put 3 more people on the Supreme Court, young people who will be on there for at least 50 years. America as you know it is done. The founding fathers, what's to stop anybody from changing the idea of America that the founding fathers had? And then the founding fathers came here as immigrants themselves, displaced the native indigenous people that were on this land, killed and genocided them. The founding fathers felt that they owned human beings themselves. So what is this country really going to look like once these people start changing what you know America to be? Please, just take a few moments to venture with me. The checks and balances are off. The House, the Senate, the Supreme Court, and the presidency.
Wow.
What is to stop them from doing anything that they want?
Wow.
It is, come on. I need you to wake up. They told you that the word woke was bad, so now you asleep. Wake up. Hear this young woman and let's talk.
Rules on what's a citizen, who's naturalized, how you become naturalized, they can do that in a blink of an eye, day one. They said they're starting mass deportations day one. How do you think they're going to do that? Do the math. Do the math. Because what y'all are trying to do, because you're being called out, what y'all are trying to do is make yourself the only immigrant. But you're not, right? So this doesn't just apply to Latinos. Y'all are just ones being called out. There simply are not 25 million illegal immigrants in this country. That number does not exist. The number is somewhere between 3 and 7 million. How do you think they're going to get the other 22 million? Where do you think 22 million is going to come from? All of y'all who got y'all papers in the last 10 years, they're gone. That's gone.
Oh.
That's gone. They're already changing it. So in multiple states, in North Carolina where I live, they removed the naturalized term from what makes a citizen. That's just on the state level. So you think the people who ran on the mission to deport 25 million people while knowing full well 22 million of those people will not be illegal immigrants, will not change who is legal and who's not when they have all the branches of the government? That's what you think? That's what you think? That's what you think? It don't work like that today, but it's gonna work like that in January. And they just said it.
Child.
Y'all fell for the okie doke. Y'all fell for the okie doke because you're basing your logic off of what is today. Today is not tomorrow. And tomorrow, your ass will be on a bus to Tijuana.
Ooh.
Okay? Don't think it's not gonna be you, because it will be you. It will be you. If it's not you, it's gonna be your mama. And if it's not your mama, it's gonna be your auntie. And if it's not your auntie, it's gonna be your niece. And if it's not your niece, it's gonna be your sister. And if it's not your sister, it's gonna be your best friend. And if it's not your best friend, it's gonna be your godmom. It's gonna be somebody. It's gonna be somebody. If your community is full of immigrants, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. You're going to miss those people. There are going to be fully cities that are fully abandoned because the whole town has been deported. There are going to be full businesses, full warehouses, full farms that are abandoned because all the employees have been deported.
That's the part where I had the epiphany. You all remember when Trump said that those immigrants had black jobs?
Yep.
What jobs do they have? The illegal immigrants, what jobs do they really have? Black jobs? They're picking tomatoes in San Diego at the California border for pennies on the damn dollar. They're dishwashing inside the restaurant. They're shining shoes. They're over there on the side of the damn highway selling snacks to cars. The woman got the baby strapped on her back. If you're in one of those cities where you've seen them with the baby strapped on their back, passing through behind and in between traffic, selling snacks and little spicy pieces of pineapple on a stick, or watermelon with that little chupa, that little spicy spice and some lemons. Once these farms are empty,
Yes.
and the immigrants that were doing the work are deported,
Yes.
and your black ass is here with no citizenship to anywhere else, what do you think? Wake up! Share this video, goddamn. Share this video right now, because it's up right now, but for how long, who knows? Share this video. Tag somebody in it now. When those people don't have workers, think about the backbone of this society, and I want you to think about what it is that you learned from those exit polls. I want you to think.
Tell me, what did we
What did you
learn?
find out about how people truly feel? I did some research years ago when I was doing a podcast, and in my podcast, I found out that white women pretended to be very innocent. They pretended to be very innocent during slavery. Oh, you know, the men did that, but we were down bad too. Ooh. But I did some research. Guess what? Guess what?
Talk.
There are whole states, and Georgia is one of them, that it was illegal for a black woman to be a housewife. It was illegal for her not to have employment. It was illegal because they missed you so much waiting on them goddamn hand and foot.
Yes.
They were envious of your glowing melanin-filled skin.
Oh, talk about
that
it.
hair that
Talk about
stands
it.
and defies
Talk
effing
about it.
gravity, fluffy as the Lord's hair himself.
Ooh.
Those of you who know.
Talk that talk, Tonya. Talk that talk.
And they missed you waiting on them.
They did.
They couldn't stand your hair in all of the glorious
They
styles
couldn't.
you used to do.
They couldn't.
So then you all had to cover your hair in places like Louisiana.
Yes.
If I'm not telling the truth, put a 0 up in the comments. Admins, look for anybody putting up a 0.
Ooh.
Because I know the truth that I'm speaking. And then that's when we got our gaylays and started wrapping our hair up in beautiful crowns.
Yes.
And then they couldn't fucking stand that either. White women were instrumental in your enslavement.
Yes.
You think they didn't know what was going on to your daughters, your little girls, especially when little mixed race babies started showing up on the plantation?
You know that's
they knew
right.
what was going on.
They sure did.
They knew that those were their husbands' children. They had, oh my gosh, what is the name of this act?
The Casual Killing Act of 18. The Casual
When
Killing
we come
Act.
from the next break, I'm going to pull up this act because there was a law that had to be passed.
Yes.
There was a law that had to be passed.
Yes.
Because so many children were being beat and unalived.
Yes. To death by these white women.
It was white women beating black children and mixed children to death.
Talk about that
They had
shit.
to pass a
Talk
law.
about it.
Talk about it, man. Talk about it. Talk about it. The Casual Killing Act of 18. Ooh, it was 18. Hold on. I'm going to bring it up in the next thing. But yeah, absolutely. All of these needed to be shorts. Why was this not made into shorts? Oh my gosh. Why was this not made into shorts? Oh, this needed to be a short.
Oh my gosh. Listen. This video is so good. This video is so good. Listen. This video is so good. So good. So good. I don't know what to do because I'm like, the video is old, but the stuff is still relevant and it needs to be turned into shorts. All of this stuff that I'm saying, it needs to be turned into shorts. Okay, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Because the video is so good. I don't want to stop watching. And the more I watch, the more I realize that this needs to be turned into shorts. But the thing is, who will know what are the talking points that need to be turned into smaller videos? Oh my goodness. So Marianne is saying I can make it now. I wish I could. I actually have so much reading and homework that I need to do that I barely have enough time to do all of that. I am here simply because I was so overwhelmed that I wanted to make a video about how I just felt unhappy. And then we ended up getting into this video, and this video just ended up being so good that now I feel sidetracked. Marianne is saying turn it into a short now, and she got the exclamation point. See, so this is the problem, Marianne. This is the problem. The problem is that the video is 2 hours long, and this is not the only thing that needs to be turned into a short. The rest of like this whole video needs to be chopped up into like 2 hours worth of shorts. And I think I'm going to talk to the young man who edits my videos, and I think I'm going to go have a conversation with him now so that I could see about, because this is not the only video that needs to be turned into shorts. Like, I do pay someone, but the thing is that the person has to know. So the person who edits my videos is not American, right? And I don't know if he will know which parts of the video, like this part is very important, that needs to be turned into shorts. So Alexa is saying, I may be hallucinating, but I swore I've seen some shorts with this hairstyle makeup on the other channel. You know what? I did turn into a short because if I bring up the man who, the guy, so this is this is Joy DeGry, and this is the video where I talked about the casual killing act. That was turned into a short. My body, so I'm not clicking on it. So this right here, they're gonna probably try to play an ad. Erin says I can barely type. What's going on, Erin? So hold on, somebody says they're a video editor. L. Roy is saying, I'm a video editor. I could do it. Okay, you know what? Contact me behind the scenes. Let's talk about it so that we can negotiate a price. So Kay is saying, watch it and tell him the time points. That's the part I don't have the time to do. Like, I don't have the time to sit down and watch a 2-hour video. If I did, I would just edit it myself, right? And Marianne understands because Marianne is like, so I think I'm going to wear Bantu knots. I think I'm going to comb out my hair and I think I'm going to wear Bantu knots. But you know what we can do? What we can do is while I'm combing out my hair, we can watch Candace Owens's her tribute to Charlie Kirk, because that was something that I did want to watch and we could do a watch party on that. Elroy TV, can you please contact me on my website? Go to tonyatko.com/contact. And then send me a message because I definitely need somebody who understands the culture and understands what are important talking points to be able to chop these down. I definitely need that. Okay, so listen, because this video got me fired up. I'm telling you, this video of me talking, because I forgot that we had already had some of these conversations and people are still asleep. So if I forgot and this fired me up, I'm sure there are other people out there who need to hear this message, who need the messages in this video. And and then also to the person who's saying you swore you saw this, I try to keep the same look in most of my videos so that it's pretty uniform. So it could look like any number of videos at any given time. So listen, I feel fired up and I feel like I need to do something like now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me some breakfast. I'm going to get my head on straight. I'm going to talk to Elroy behind the scenes. I'm going to talk to my other editor, and then we'll probably come back out. And Tea Time is saying you got to be a woke editor to not be offended by the truth. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So Keith, you're very welcome. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad that you're still around. I know that you were having a hard time for a very long time. So I'm glad that you're on the other end of it. You know, life, it has its ups and downs. All right. So, let me go ahead. And you know what? These mantle knots are so pretty with a little bit of blonde underneath. I like it. I like it. I like it. So let me get off of here so I can get myself together, and then we'll come back. We'll probably do a watch party for the Candace Owens thing because, like I said, I've been wanting to watch that. And then I'm going to talk to my editor and Elroy behind the scenes to see what the best way that we can do this. Thank you all so much. Hey, Perry, welcome, welcome. Can I replay the message? Which message are you talking about? What message are we talking about? What message? Wow, you know what? This video had so much in it that was never turned to shorts. Oh my gosh. I really want to, let me just hear a little bit of this. Let me just hear a little bit of this.
With your religion. I was raised Catholic, but there has never been and there will never be a country where women do not have the legal right to access abortion, where women are safe, free, and have any semblance of equality.
Oh, so good, so good, so good. All right, so listen, I'm going to jump off of here. I just need to get my mind together because now it's all over the place. I'm thinking of so many different things at once. Elroy, did you send me the message already? Because I don't know how to get in touch with you once this video goes off. All right. By the end of today, I'm logging off now to go look in the email box right now. Okay, let me go contact the, all right. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Okay. Well, Elle, why don't you do this? Send me a message now so I at least have your contact information and so that the message is already sent. You're on your phone. right now or you're on a computer. So send the message now, and then anything else that you wanted to add to the email, you can add, because you can't even add attachments when you submit via my website. So just go ahead and do that now, and then I will see you all a little bit later in the morning or afternoon when we do the watch party. Hopefully it'll be this morning. I'll speak with you all later. My self-love lesson from today's video is about finding and aligning, filling messages that I need to hear, even if those messages come from me. So I'm sure there are other people out there who are looking for this message. And without the shorts, the message is hidden within a 2-hour video. So definitely I need these shorts. I need these shorts. And okay. So I'm gonna jump off of here, get my head together, eat, and then we're gonna be back in a little bit. All right. So Stacy is saying I need to use my video editing gifts to help YouTubers too. Well, listen, in this gig economy, we need now more than ever to come together and find ways to support each other and our endeavors. So listen, let me get off of here. Like I said, my head is spinning. I'll talk to you all later. Peace. Type your self-love lessons. I want to